Some 4D chess from Astralis. Oh, Blame. Nice. Doesn't let them get away with that. He gets the information. Hasn't got the kill. Keeping him very humble. And JKS is being tasked with getting the frag. Zipex pulls another one out of his hat. And it gets interesting now. They've actually got the advantage in Cold. What was a lobby push is now long range. Julie's finding the first head of the pair. They're into the site now. Bomb's now planted. And well, the CT smoke's early, so they'll be closing this gap quickly. Zipex is doing it all for Astralis. 3 from his Glock. Dupree partners up with him. And time ticking. Kit's not spotted just yet for Cole. They've got 2 Kevlar vests and they're closing the gap now. Partnered up is Dupree and Zip. But coming fast from behind, they're going to pincer in. There it is. They're screwed. The Hurt Locker's locked in, and there goes the Julies, and there goes the round. Just the 2 of them, Zipex and Dupree, the last alive with all 5. Bubsky, however, is on an island with the bomb. Oh, Blame's walking in. It's all about this. Jules looked away. Oh, that's a horrible way to go down. Weapon falls into enemy hands. Lucky to try and save the day, and he has with a frag onto Cold.
We're going to move on.
Yeah, 18 seconds. That smoke could do a lot. It hasn't necessarily denied anything. Blame's ahead of it. And that's a perfect angle for it. This is looking a bit messy, and only Lucky, maybe he gets spread.
Oh, he 1G'd.
His own Molotov hits him with the 1G, and now they'll take an AK through. Experts can give him some tips for future reference. Let's get into it with a bit of a pacey one, at least towards the squeaky door. Top util, and here they come. Yep, straight out the door. Oh, that's a hard commit to the spray. Blame does better, catching 2 with his silenced M4, but they are in.
Post-plant positions right now. Lucky's quite passive. Dupree's in the site. Magisk over towards the Tetris position.
Oh.
That is a great nade bowling there.
Oh, and then a molly on top of that. That's going to surge him forward into the site. They're running out of health. And Dupree has gone down, takes one with him. Good from Cold, all on to Lucky. And look how wide that plant is. Time's on his side here, and if he gets Cold, he can play the time. And he will. Smart from him. Blame really does not have time for this.
It's available.
Nah. Perfect play. That's 4 from Astralis and mixing it up. So we've seen them go for the slow, you know, almost agonizingly slow.
Secret position on Cold Zero here. But just Rab, they're just getting out every time.
Every time. This time, Tag and Poison look to deny, and that's perfect. Bubsky deterred. Blame wins his duel. Magisk got nothing to say about his red container lurk, and now just 2 versus 5. That's what you want to be seeing from Complexity. Everyone's just won their independent fight.
He's in.
Yeah.
He's clearing top. Oh.
That's bomb and that's round.
Thought he might have had the timing right there. Now Dupree's down to 22. You're right, that is going to be the round. I didn't think he had too much of a shot in a 1-on-5 anyway. I know they're seeming like they're more and more likely these days, but no. Lucky back towards this silo position. Oh dear, and Poison removes his head. See you later.
Yeah, well, that's the end of that. Bubsky stepping up to the AWPing plate now. Oh, and he's gone too. Perfect from Complexity. Blame is just having a field day. 1 by 1. And they're playing hot potato with this AWP. Hey, there you go, Dupree. Careful now, Dupree. Oh dear. Molotov down. Thought he could find a little bit of a smidge of space. Zip detached from the pack. It's being held, and he confirms that, but with his knife out, looking the wrong way. Cold Zera will finish the job.
Oh. All right, well, a lot of util dump. They've got a couple of mollies for the second pump on this. A miss flash again. Cold Zero pressured. And Magisk is going forward here, straight towards hell.
Yeah, Blame's in a nice little off angle, though, and they're not checking him. Oh, Blame. A massacre as they try to encroach on his position. Only Zip strafing in. Does manage to get past Poison's AWP. 1v5. Too tall an order for the Minister, I imagine. And shot on the second. Okay, so nice cop from Cole. They've managed to at least stabilize. It's 4 in a row. And this actually sets up for a bit of a complicated one for Cole. They are going to smoke and try and push for the lobby. I wonder if that smoke is enough of an indicator that that's what's going on. Oh, you're a dead man, Dupree. Cole, more impact on that secondary AWP. It's something he was known for on his come-up. And Magisk has done more with that AK. Poison trying to duke it out with the close quarters engagement, and now there's a lot of space. Cole could lose this, and oh, damn, he's quick. Magisk is a constant threat, but Zipex in the clutch, and this one's certainly more manageable. Ooh. I like the angle.
This is a blind spot, really.
Yeah, and Cold's made it clear he's coming. There is the first. Zip getting swung on. Oh, Zipex. So consistent in the clutch, and he makes it look so easy. Astralis given the 6th, courtesy of the clutch minister. This is balls.
How are they creeping like this?
Especially considering Poison's on a passive angle. Oh, he's not looking for Blame.
They're not looking at each other.
Blame. Oh, my lord. Who's going to check first? Blame will. Magic's red face. Bubsky responds. Okay. Not the end of the world, but it might be now, because now Lobby's lost and they're trying to run straight into this top side. Bubsky's done well onto JKS's hut position. And with 10 seconds left, Chad, I don't even know if they can go for this. Bubsky's down, the bomb is loose, and that's Complexity closing the gap. 7-7, double orbs maintained.
What happens in that situation if Blame doesn't turn around? Right, like Magisk will walk all the way up towards Heaven, he'll get that top kill, and then from there Blame's hoping to shut them down going into main here. The fact that Bubsky even gets the trade after they're all lined up, good stuff, but just not enough, and it's all happening way too late.
Now, JKS has been having a bit of a tough time on that hut position. The main players have been swinging in and catching him. He's up on the rafters this time, and that's the angle. Oof, Bubsky's gone. Magisk does manage to deal with JKS, and Blame's low on main. Smoked off for now. Poison committed to this low side play, and it's the right call. A hard shot, though, jumped over. They could close that gap. It's very threatening. Yeah, I like this. Look at this line Astralis have established. You've got to cross all 3 of us from varying heights. They haven't smoked them off, and Dupree draws fire. Zipex will close his case. Poison now gone, and don't forget the low HP on Blame does really limit him. It's all onto Cold here, trying to push the issue. Good shots from Cold. It's all onto Lucky. Just needs to play the time, and he has. It will be 8-7. Astralis win the T half of Nuke. That is not too shabby at all. The Danes within touching distance, 8 rounds separating them from the major. We're up.
That's a molly there that's a bit shallow. Lucky can hang around, but that's almost to his undoing. Down to 2 HP.
What's up with Lucky today? Zipex. Oh, the Julies do well enough. It's actually the USPs that are the ones featured in the feed, and it looks close. Cold Zera not giving up the hope, and he's got the bomb on his back. Blame joining him. Magisk going to be advancing from the Heaven position. Lucky to clear out lobby, but that's what Cold's counting on. And Lucky, is perhaps aware. The absence of the plant is enough, I think, to get him on his edge.
If he gets a kill here with 2 HP after how this one all started, we've just ended up all across the map right here. Blame's heard this top Heaven, so at least one player is noted, and they know that Lucky was...
He'll clean the round, he gets the info, up the ladder he goes. Lucky's got his knife out, Cold swings open the door, so he knows where they are now. Now they're off down the fence. It is a Mickey Mouse operation right now.
What on earth?
Yakety Sax playing. Yeah, Blame did a lot with that. Just hearing that sound effect does snap into the head. Yeah, Lucky would need 2 perfect placed bullets, and it's for some reason looks possible.
How come they not hit him?
I don't know.
Just put the crosser on the body. There we go. There we go. That's what you needed to do. So I just really want to point something out here.
Good restraint from Zip. 2 coming in from main. It's just going to have a main pincer movement. They haven't even taken lobby, and yeah, confirmation from Bubsky's suspicions. He's caught a great flash, and yeah, Cole looks set for success here. Zip's Deagle, however. Zip's Deagle, however, they're all in the feed. Just when they looked like there was no threat, Zip comes and does it again. What are you doing to him, Zipex?
How they pulled that one out of the back pocket? Just mauling him, coming up late.
Boink,
bang, bang.
boink. I mean, he was so patient. You know, we were crediting him because he didn't go looking. You know, Bubsky's given up Heaven, Zip floating around hell, and he times it just to perfection. What a nuisance he's been for Cole.
That is going to devastate the international squad, but they're setting up for a top pop. Flashes a go, and Dupree says no. Yeah,
he's giving it a good go. Pushing for further info, and there goes the response. Bubsky. Oh, Bubsky's really delivered. Still wants more, does collect. He's lost his partner in crime. He's still got the USP. Would love a reload, but no time for that. Support from Magisk is hard to find, and there he goes. Cole, that was a must-win round.
Repositioning back towards top again. They seem to really like hitting this site Complexity. Just now isolating the fights, but they're pushing.
Yeah, trophy as well. It's a full lobby crunch. Cold's ready for them, and he greets them with a spray. Oh, and Zip missing his chance. S-Attack will take one for good measure, and Magisk's not going to be expecting Blame. Damn, this round falls apart again for Astralis, and Complexity, it's kind of the frags are coming to them.
Been doing battle on Ancient. Good to see that getting more playtime. And the Riders versus Sinners, it's a close one over there. Mopos over there for the Spaniards. Yeah, keep your eyes on that one as well. But all these ramifications, right? There's so many different bits and bobs. Not only do you have playoff contention, major qualifications, where do you need to come through? How many points do you need? It's a bit of a juggling act for everybody.
Far too wise for that trick and throws out one of his own. Magic's trying to force the issue. Will he expect that close corner? Blame has adopted. They are surging into ramp. He will clear it. Nice shot. Okay. AK in play for Magic has command advantage, and Zip in a prime position. Not anymore. Yeah, he does. He's tagged up Hessa tag. And now just waiting, hoping Bubsky can deal with this. Oh, wild spray. Lucky with 2 on his AWP and make it 3. Ties it all up. He steps up. Just to screw their heads back on tight, because that's the first Astralis round we've seen in some time. That's 5 in a row from Colt, stopped by Lucky Zorb.
Oh, I'm really curious right there if Blame getting pressured was the reason he called for the team to go ramp, or if that was the plan the entire time.
This is cool from Complexity. Now they smoke main. They still hold yard control. JKS has dealt with Magic's look through the credit card position. It's all onto Lucky. He's done well for the first, and he's sticking around. That sent Blame packing straight back out to yard.
Well, they know that that player's not there over towards Hell. They can start pressuring over towards that position, but Dupree on the smoke fade. The bomb is dropped. It's loose in yard.
And he's gotten away. Can reposition. Audible reload on that CT side vent. That's it. This is a big clear.
Oh, my lord.
Doesn't spot them initially. They are working their way into main. Bubsky, 2 on his plate, does eat them up. And Astralis with a rebuttal. Looks like this is going the distance. All of this waiting. All of this patience. It's going to be top. Late through main. JKS finds him.
Oh, no!
That's the opener. Now they can swing in. The flashes are great. This is perfect from Complexity. Bubsky desperately looking for somewhere to hold. Poison's not looking, and suddenly they're in trouble. Even more trouble now. He gets the pair. Issues for JKS, and there's 14. Astralis deal with the Complexity. Slow, methodical.
This is a rough place to be right now. I always say getting broken in the CT half late, it really, really hurts, but you can see in the T half here, it's going to have similar ramifications. At least they have the option of going for something quicker with Tech 9s or that of Mac 10s, but they are choosing to go for the full eco. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Complexity have decided to play for overtime. They're just going to run out top here. If you can get a trade or two and plant, that's the best case scenario.
Oh, bit awkward from Dupree. Doesn't look like it's going to cost them too much. Just the one.
Taking that bloody silencer off. So there's the problem with having the silencer in 4. You might accidentally take the silencer off.
It's all about the order of which the contact is taken. It's a powerful angle.
Great.
This is a powerful angle now, and he'll be babysitting Bubsky. Bubsky responsible for the main.
Knows they're coming.
25. Cole putting it all on the line, into the line of fire, and all Astralis. Dupree finishes off. Cherry on top, but Astralis sail to the playoffs and sail to the major. The first one in 2 years, and they will be in attendance. Magnificent stuff. Trials and tribulations with the roster. A new rookie on the roster, but they're there.